Alright guys, I just got back from my run. I'm going to do a couple of tests on the stream real quick just to make sure everything's functioning the way it should be. And, oh, we had a rough start there. Dropped a lot of frames really quick. Should be okay though. Hoping we're alright. We're still dropping a lot of frames. Hold on 1 second guys. I'm gonna slow the frame rate down to try to give a smoother picture. I'll be right back. Hey guys, what is up? Jamie Farnsworth here. I'm just going to check, make sure. This is the second time trying this. Just want to make sure we're not dropping any frames. I want to make sure that I get the smoothest picture I can. And looks like everything is turning out good. I'm going to do a couple of quick tests real fast just to make sure everything that I've set up is currently working. Okay, all the alerts are working. Cool. Well, with that said, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Pull that up. And pull this. I gotta make this smaller again. Just resize it real fast. What is going on? So I had to go offline real fast because I was dropping a whole bunch of frames. I just had to fix a couple things. I'm back on now though. I may actually have to refresh the pop-out chat. Someone leave a comment for me so I can see if the chat is working or if I need to put a new one up. Okay, I'm going to put a new chat up so I don't think anything's popping up. Refresh the page. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I just got to grab the chat so I can see what you're saying. Okay, come on. The internet's not liking me right now because I'm pushing 20 frames a second through it. And I think other people are actually online on the same thing. Okay. Pop out chat. There we go. Getting notifications now. Chat is working. Good. I had to make it work on my end so I could see stuff too. Alright guys, so I just got back from my run, and if you guys want to come right along with me, we're just going to take a few minutes and we're going to start entering some stuff into VenSoft. I am not able to launch this in 1080p just yet, so I think you may have a hard time actually reading what I'm entering, but I officially have all the parts for my computer, so tomorrow I'm going to be building my computer and getting it all set up so the next time we go live I can shoot in 1080p. We also got this nice beautiful baby yesterday. This is a Canon SL2. I'm pretty excited to be shooting with that. The mic should be in. Actually, the mic should already be in. Big guy vending, I got your test. Everything's working good. Happy here. Alright, so we're gonna maximize the size of this. There we go. You can see my computer's working harder than it really wants to be working. Alright, so now we're going to go to trips first off here. I'm going to hop into trips. And this is the trip I went on. So we're going to click on that and we're going to enter trip results. Now what I normally do is I'll take this, I'm going to set it right in front of my keyboard, just like this, so I can view everything and enter it into the computer at the same time. So we're at the co-op snack machine. I'm actually really fast with this. but we'll try to slow it down. And what I'll do is there's a label in here that says current count, and this is the same thing that's on my paperwork. And I can print this out with Vensoft. So when I got there, the count was 6. I filled it with 5. So if I enter 6, I press the tab button. It'll bring me over to filled. And in filled, I'm going to enter how many I put in the machine, which was 5. And then if I hit tab again, it's going to bring me to the next one, which is Ruffles Cheddar. The last count was 7. The count when I got there was 5. And I filled it with 6. And you just go on doing just that. So we got 6. So this one, we actually have something special with this one. So with Cool Ranch Doritos, we have to hit the little marker over here. The count when I got there was 6. I discarded 1 because it was bad, or it was past its date, and then I filled 6. So, sorry, I gotta look past that thing there. So that's what I have to do there in that specific case. But in any other case, I can just tab through it. So we got Welch's, there was 11 there. I filled 1. And then we're going to go into Welch's Berries and Cherries. That was the same deal. 11, filled 1. The Strawberry, there was 12. There was 0 sold, so I filled 0. Island Fruit, there was 11 there. And we filled 1. Right? Yeah. So there was none sold on that either. And then Almonds didn't sell anything. Kit Kat didn't sell anything. Skittles Sour didn't sell anything. Skittles Wildberry did. Actually, Skittles Wildberry, it was 10. Actually, make sure I'm in the right spot. 10. Normally I just hammer through this really fast, but I want you guys to kind of see what I'm doing. There's 10. I added 8. And Skittles Original, there was 17. I added 1. Swedish Fish, there was 5 there. I added 5. Winter Fresh Gum, there was 7. I didn't add any. Double Mint, there was 11. I didn't add any. And then, what was next? Milky Way, 14, added 4. Snickers, 14, added 4. Then Reese's, 11, added 7. M&M's, 11, added 7. Famous Amos, there was 12. Didn't add any. Little Bites Chocolate Chip, there was 11. Didn't add any. Fudge Brownie, there was 5. That's in the wrong spot. No, Blueberry. That was a Blueberry. Add 5. Or I didn't add any because that was the max capacity. And then Fudge Brownie, there was 10, and I added 2. Now we get into the soda machine. The soda machine that's there is really hard for me to actually figure out. So I just filled it and counted what I filled it with. So we had, it was 13 the last time we were there for Coke. We had filled 13. So last number 13. We're just going to say there was 13 in there. 13 add 6. No, I can't do that because that won't tell me the sales. So it was missing 6. I had filled it to the top last time. So 13 minus 6. Brain work here. Brain's not working. 7. It's going to be 7. Tab, we added 6. So that'll bring it back to 13. Alright. I'll be able to fix this once I know exactly how much that machine will take. That was Mountain Dew. Did I do that right? No, Mountain Dew was 4. Darn it. So I filled 22 Mountain Dew last time. We used 4, so there was 18 on arrival. So this needs to be 18. 18, tab. And then this needs to be 4. And then this is 7. And then this is 6. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere with this. Sprite. What was Sprite? 19 minus 6 gives us 13. And we added 6. And 16 minus 1. Yep, 16 minus 1 gives us 15. We added 1. Then Diet Coke, there was 18 minus, or nope, sorry, 17. 17 minus 1. We added 1. Root beer. We had 0 sales on root beer, which surprised me. We're actually going to empty the root beer out, and we're going to put a requested product, which is cranberry ginger ale. Lemonade. Lemonade was 19 minus 2, 17. And we put 2 in there. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because I actually have no idea what the capacity of each column on this machine is. And there's no paperwork to tell me either. So we're going to say that stinks. I'm going to say the current count was 24. And we added 5. So I'm kind of making that one up because there was no data for it before. But I'm just going to take a peek at the chat real quick. The cash collected was $38. So there's $1.25 in change that we didn't collect. We'll move on to the next one here. First, I'm going to answer some comments and see what's up. Kosovo, I don't know what that is. To be honest, I've never heard of that. Matador 603. Miguel, are you at work? Are you watching my stream at work, bro? Don't do it. Yeah, I work tonight. I'm in at 6. I'm going to be done streaming around 5. So I'll actually probably be into work a little bit early. Azan, bro, I don't know what you just tried to put through in the messenger, but it got caught. It got caught in the thing. Yeah, I'm almost at 3K. I'm pretty pumped about. Actually, you know, I haven't even looked at my subscriber count today. But all right, I'm gonna get right back into filling out the paperwork, and then I'll start chatting with you guys here. So we got my next location. This is actually the location that I'm very concerned about because we're not selling a lot of product. This is a 2-week collection I'm filling in right here, and it is a rough. I mean, it's better than it was last time. The last video I put out about this run, I was really upset because we only had $40 to work with out of 3 machines. We had 180 this time around. So it's definitely improving dramatically, but this specific location is still concerning me pretty heavily. So we had 23 last time. There was 19 upon arrival, and I added 5. Diet Coke, we had 15 on arrival. I added 9. Canned root beer, we had 22 on arrival, added 2. Diet Pepsi, we had 22 on arrival, added 2. There was 24 Sprite on arrival, added 0. 24 0, Sprite 0, added 0. This is 3 weeks. This is really bad. Fused lemon tea, there was 24 on arrival, added 0. Minute Maid lemonade, there was 24. Or no, there wasn't. There was 20 on arrival, but we ran out of Minute Maid lemonade, so we couldn't add any. And Sunkist, there was 24 on arrival, added 0. We pulled exactly $15 out of that machine, so that is totally accurate. Soda machine at our tire warehouse location did okay. Still a 2-week collection, not a. I think they're going through a slow season right now too, which kind of stinks because that location was killer at one point. When we do the bulk location, I actually haven't entered a bulk location yet, so this is going to be the first time I've ever done it. So we got bottled Coke up here. Those 46 on arrival for that. We added 0. Can Surge, those 40. 1 on arrival, we added 0. Barks root beer, there was 15 on arrival, we added 0. Mellow yellow, there was 20 on arrival, we added 0. Bottled water, there was 11 on arrival, added 0. Canned Mountain Dew, this is our big seller, there was 48 on arrival, we added 92. And then, what else we got here? There was 14 on arrival, added 0, 14 added 0. We collected exactly $78. So there's probably 50 cents in that machine. And that's it. So I'm curious how this is going to work. So the last level was 5. You have 0 to 10 on your bulk candy canisters. I think. This gives me a... No, that's fine. So I marked what the approximate level was. My quantities are in ounces, or in half ounces. So I didn't actually fill anything, but on arrival there was 4 here, 0, or no, 4 and 4. This should be 4 still. So this is a learning experience for me. I haven't actually done this yet. There was 1, 1, 0, and there was 4, 4, 0. I didn't actually collect any money. Did not collect. And that's it. So we've entered the trip. We're going to save it. And then we're going to come down and we're going to post the trip. So, sorry, I was wrong. It was $131 total that we made on this collection, which is still dramatically better than the last time. This is the last one right here. This one was $40. That was a really bad trip. I was really upset with that. So we're going to post this. And something I always do after I post it is I just go to the dashboard. I hit refresh because when you refresh it reloads this graph for you. And bottled Coke and Mountain Dew have been fighting for #1 for a while. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's like, but you're asking me to stream and do paperwork? And look at that. Canned Mountain Dew took the cake here. Wow, canned Coke has come up. So officially my top 5 items are officially all soda. And then shortly after it comes those guys. But we are done in Vensoft, so now it is chat time, guys. Alright. Just subbed. Enjoy the videos. Awesome. I'm glad you do. I hope you find value in them, and I hope they help. Flint Motorsports. Hey, Jamie, keep up the good work. Really appreciate it. I was saying everyone needs to sub to you because you almost hit at 3K. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened either, bro, but thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pick up a snack machine and a Dixie Narco 501E tomorrow. Good luck with that Dixie Narco 501E. If you have never worked with one before, they're kind of a pain. But they are good, solid machines once you figure them out. True North. Hey, sorry, had a phone call from Pepsi. How you doing? I am doing pretty darn good, my friend. We just got done entering everything up in Vensoft. Now, Flint said, what are my best-selling drinks? Drinks are actually my best my best sellers right now. I'll pull it back up for you and list them off. Right now, my best seller is canned Mountain Dew at 139 sales. Shortly followed by bottled Coke. I'm not really sure how we have 100.5 sales on bottled Coke, but somehow that happened. Probably my personal error. Canned Surge canned Coke, and bottled Canada Dry ginger ale. Those are my top sellers in the soda machine anyways. Too cool for kebab. Hey, big fan. Awesome. That's cool, man. Tamara Crawford was wondering how much the software costs. I pay $19 a month. There's a link in the description on this video if you're interested in checking it out. But I realized right after my phone went off, right after I launched this the first time, and it looks like my buddy Sean is actually also hosting a live stream right now. I'm actually going to check in and see how everything's going on his end. My phone's going to die like any minute. Is it over? Is this live stream over? Has anyone been over to Sean the Hustler's live stream? Can't tell if it's live or not.
What's going on, guys?
I think it's over. I think it might be over. I think I missed it. Yep, I missed it. It's over. Darn. Anyways, so what's everybody up to? We're all done with the bulk of what I wanted to get done here. But check in, see how many people are still watching. It was kind of a boring stream today. I just wanted to get some paperwork done and show you guys how to work everything in VenSoft. But I'm really, really excited. Oh, I still have 13 people watching. Cool. I'm really excited because I got all my parts. All my parts are in for my new computer. The RAM, everything else is in the living room right now. Everything's a mess right now because I just haven't cleaned. I got back and I was like, I gotta get on the live before I go to work. You'd never know that this is a hard drive. This is a SSD hard drive. It's supposed to be really, really fast with data transfer. I got a buddy coming over. He's gonna help me build the computer. I'm pretty stoked about it. But take a look here. Maybe I'll walk you guys through a bit more on VenSoft real quick. Something else that we need to do actually is we need to enter our expenses for the day, and I need to locate a machine. So some of you guys might have been on the other day when I entered this VenStar machine into VenSoft. God, I'm getting up there in machines, 15 of them now. So we actually have to locate it. We're going to go to locations. I have to create a new location because it's not here. So we're going to click create location. And we're going to call that AUTO zone, auto zone. I'm not going to fill out any of this just because we're live on the internet right now. Now the service pattern on this is, it's actually going to be monthly. Service every, oops. It's going to ask us how often we want to service it. We want to service it every 4 weeks. And there is no commission on this machine either. Now I'll add the rest of this later, but I'll go through it real quick. You put the address in, the state, country, all that good stuff. The person that you spoke with to locate the machine, the phone number to the company, the email to the company. If you have a commission, you're going to click either off the gross profit, off the cash collected, off the gross sales. The difference between gross sales and gross profit is gross sales is going to be the actual, so that's going to be your net off of your actual like product. Off of gross profit, that number is actually off of the expenses towards that machine and everything. So there's a lot that comes off of it. Or you can do like a solid amount monthly. You pay a certain amount every month to have it there, something like that. I try to avoid this altogether. And I don't actually have a tax rate. I do have a tax rate when it comes to these. I'm not sure how to enter that yet, so we'll wait on that. But we're going to save this because I needed to build the location real quick. And in a minute, it's probably going to pop back up. Maybe, maybe not. So we're going to open it back up because we're going to locate a machine there. So now we have this option to install a machine. So we're going to open up the machine, and we have one available machine. We're going to locate it, hit save, and bam, done. I have a new location that we will service once every month. Aside from that, we have some purchases that we need to enter into Vensoft. So this is my overall cost for the day. So today's route still wasn't really what I would like it to be. I would still really like to be making a little more profit than I made today. Did not make a whole lot of actual profit. So the Coke order, we're going to enter our invoice number. 31234, and we're going to add a product. Our first product is going to be Sunkissed. Purchased one case. There's 24 units in a case, and I paid $8.23 for that case. It'll calculate the rest for me. And we're going to add another product. We got one case of ginger ale. Did I do that right? I don't think I entered the actual product. Look at that, I missed the product. So we're going to select Canned Sunkissed and save. There we go. We're going to add another product. We're going to add Canned Ginger Ale, which is Canned Dry. We got one case. That was $8.23. Save. Add a product. And now you just go through and add all the products that you got. I got one Surge. One case of Surge. Canned Surge. One case. 21.16. Jeez. That is expensive stuff right there. That's probably why this bill is what it is. Alright, here we go. So now we got Cherry Coke. Oops. Cherry Coke. We got one case, 24 coming a case, and it was $19.97. It's 83 cents a bottle. I'm going to add another product, and that's going to be just regular Coke in a bottle. Got one case. It was also $19.97. Save. I'm going to add a product. We got bottled Canada Dry. We got one case of it, and it is also $19.97. Alright, so my grand total should be $97.53, and it is $97.53. Got that today. We're going to choose a file. Now, I've already taken pictures of these before I started the stream. So, desktop. Pictures, camera roll. I'm going to show you guys all my dirty pictures. This one. There we go. And then we're just going to click save. And I actually have two more. Oh, I can't enter the other one because I dropped it. That's good enough for this. Good for the day. Holy cow, the comments went nuts. Flint Motorsports setting up two new locations this week. That's awesome. Oh, it's Dayrl. Oh, okay. You made it, bro. That's awesome. If you have to do a commission, what is the best option for me to make more money? I try to avoid commissions if I can, always. But if you need to do the math and up the prices in your machine, or lower the quantities that come out of your machine, depending on what kind of machine it is, to compensate for the commission that you're paying. Taco Cat Jr. Hello. Do any of you guys want to sell your bulk or full line machines that you want to sell? My bad, typo. Ninja Rider, what's up, dude? Chrome Vending, what's up, bro? God, Sean, what's up, man? I was actually just trying to get on your live stream a minute ago, watching mine, but while I was doing mine. But so I've got everything entered pretty good here for the day. Check the dashboard. As you guys can see here, we got Mountain Dew, bestseller, bottled Coke, second in line, canned Surge is climbing the ladder quick, canned Coke, and bottled ginger ale. I have a feeling that canned ginger ale is actually going to start climbing up now too, because everyone seems to like that. So our next trip is going to be the airport. It's actually going to be the airport, the tire warehouse in Leb, and it's also going to be my Hyundai dealership as well. So we might just go ahead and do that while we're here. I'm going to create a trip for next Friday. Add locations. So we're going to grab the airport, the Hyundai dealership, and tire warehouse right there. Hit the save button. Bam. We got a route. Service date will be next Friday, and we'll save it. That's going to make it so I can export run sheets and everything, so I can actually like keep track of what I'm doing. Or if you have a cell phone, they actually have an app. You can use a cell phone as well. I just prefer to do it on paper because I'm old school like that. What's the price on my bottled soda? $1.50. If the prices keep going up, I'm going to be bumping it to $1.75 soon. Cameron April, hey, first time watching one of your live videos. Ryan, I'm glad you made it, man. I'm gonna be live for the next half an hour. What up? New to vending myself. Waiting on EIN so I can get permits in my state. You're waiting on it? That's so. When I filed my EIN, I did it online, and I had it literally seconds after I filed. So I'm super surprised you have to wait for it. And it's free too. You don't have to. I hope you didn't pay anything for it. What is the most you guys would pay for a used pop machine with a credit card reader? With a credit card reader? If it's actually got a credit card reader, I'd pay $1,000. But outside of that, the most that I would pay is about $700. James Young, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, bro. So, I think these Friday videos are always going to be streams. I'm going to stream what we're doing. I gotta clean this mess up that I've created. There's a huge mess back here because of everything that I ordered. But I'm going to go to work in about an hour. I'm really excited because now I can start filming with a nice quality camera, like a real quality camera. I haven't actually turned this thing on yet. I'm really excited to do that. I've never been so excited for something so expensive in my life, I guess. How does this thing work? It's going to be lots of fun. So I got the battery on the charge for that thing. I'm hoping to get some shooting done tomorrow with it. You have a 30 stop route. That's more locations than I have, that's for sure. I need to. There's a couple of routes for sale near me. Well, I mean, they're not near me. They're like 2 hours away, but I'm thinking about buying them. Considering it. It is the first of the month, guys. Can you believe it's already the third month in 2019? So what do I do for work besides vending? So I deliver pizzas I am a landlord, and YouTube is actually, I put like 15, 16 hours a week into YouTube. And my alarm's going off. I should probably put this thing on the charge. I'm going to need it for work tonight. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go put this on the charger. So next week, if everything goes well, 69 machines. Holy crap. Is it worth putting in a credit card reader? Up in our area, 100%. People don't really carry quite as much cash in my area anymore. And if I remember correctly, you were right in my area. So I already read that one. What do you do for work? Where you put your vending machines, do you pay for your vending machines to be there? No, I do not anymore. I used to. Cameron, I'm gonna have you go to my YouTube channel. There is a video called "What Should You Pay in Commissions" or something like that. I suggest you watch that video. It'll kind of give you my outlook on like how I feel about commissions and stuff like that. In my area, it's different than it is in a lot of other areas. So it all depends on where you're at. But you suggest paying for a locator at first? Absolutely not. You can pay for a locator once you've started making money. Do try to spend as little as possible when you first start up. Once you start making money and you've got like an established route and you want to start spending your time doing other things, then you can have the money that you make build up and then pay a locator to locate another machine. But at first, I strongly advise against doing that. Best brand of credit card reader, Nayax, all day long. I can't really say this from personal experience because I don't actually own a credit card reader yet. We're going to be buying the first one here pretty soon. But all the people I talk with that have been involved in this business for years and years and years swear by Nayax. I'm not sure if Sean Hoff is still in the comments or not, but he uses a lot of Nayax. He likes those. Mike G's got a different one. Mike, what's the name of your credit card reader software thing? Trucker Colt, even if you can afford it. I mean, if I feel like you could spend that money on better stuff at first. If you, yeah, that's a hard one. If you can afford it, go out and have someone grab those locations for you. It'd probably be faster. I would imagine that having someone else locate would move things a little bit faster. But I'm not like a big advocate of it yet. Thank you, because I want to start a vending machine business. Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't started one yet and you're considering starting one, I would recommend watching a lot of my videos, a lot of Mike G's videos, Chrome Vending. Sean Hoff has a lot of really good videos. If you want to get into bulk vending, go check out Vending Nation. If you want to get into honor boxes, someone who does some really good videos on honor boxes is Ezan Khan. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat or not, but he is a really good guy to watch for honor boxes. I have a couple videos on him, but I wound up getting out of them later. And another good one for bulk vending is Integrity Vending and Fun. Chrome Vending says it's AirVend. He's got a system called AirVend. Now, Mike G's down in Florida, and that might be a good option for someone as well. He seems to like it. Mike, you like that system, don't you? It's a pretty good, solid system. But I can't remember which side of this plugs into the actual camera. I want to try turning my camera on and using it so bad. I'm a truck driver. I'm just trying to get a second stream of income, and I don't really have the time to find locations. Reason why I'm asking. Cool new shirts. Anyone who likes the shirts, merch links in the description below. I'm glad that I inspired you to get into the vending industry. I'm hoping that as I finish building my whole vending shindig, I can inspire people to start getting into other things as well, because I want to start numerous companies with this channel. And the whole thing that you need to do is you need to have at least, bare minimum, 5 streams of income. You should always have at least 5 streams of income, and that's something that a lot of people don't do anymore. Like it's almost a taboo now, I guess. Entrepreneurs almost get a bad name. I'm trying to get this thing working just because I want to play with it so bad. I've never actually put this battery in before. Don't know how it works. Oh, I think we got this under control. We're starting to get somewhere with this, guys. I only have 4 drink machines, but 3 of them are in Orlando International Airport, and I have to service them every day. So I wouldn't actually want that location. The reason that I wouldn't want that location is because you have to service it every single day. I mean, you could probably pay someone to service it every day, but I doubt the machines make enough money to pay someone to service them. How do you turn this thing on? Does anyone have a Canon SL2? Where's the power button? Gotta find the power button. On. Ooh, we have power. I'm so excited to start using this thing. Mike says it tells you everything in the machine, everything that has been bought. You can send people a promo code to get their product if it doesn't vend. I wonder if you can do that with Niax. That is actually like a really, really solid system. It's pretty cool to watch you when you go around where I grew up and see people I went to school with, kids growing up, Brownsville and Windsor. Yeah, man, I run into a lot of people. Lately I've been running into a lot of people on YouTube that live in the area, and I think it's pretty cool. So, where are we? How's this work? I have no idea how this camera works, and I have to film with it later. Oh, hey, look, film. Ooh, this thing's so cool. Mike G, we'll talk to you later, bro. It was awesome seeing you, man. So I'm gonna try to. Is this the record button? Am I recording? No card in camera. Where's the card go? Oh, there's a USB and an HDMI slot. That's a big HDMI slot. I gotta figure out where the SD card goes, guys. There's an external mic port. I should actually have a mic on its way here soon. I'm just playing with my camera on my live stream. What'd you do? What'd you do? I'm gonna put this thing down before I break it. I don't want to break it. I was going to say, if you want to turn it on, you could try buying a drink first. I know, right? At the end of the week, I will have 2 snack machines and a 2 soda machines. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Pumped for you. Where are we at? And would you recommend someone starting with candy and gumball machines to get started in vending? Totally depends on your budget. If you are okay with it taking a long time for you to continue growing, if you're okay with it taking a long time, go ahead. If you want it to grow fast, get into full line first. Save your money and buy a couple full line machines. That works a lot faster. The bulk machines are really good to add to your route later, which stay tuned for the video Sunday because we might have gotten a new location. Spoiler. Use that huge book you got called the manual. What did I do with that thing? Oh my gosh, you were on when I showed that before, weren't you? I don't know what I did with that manual. I actually probably need it. I really should read the manual. Look at this manual, guys. Look at the size of this manual. It's gigantic. This is like the biggest manual ever. I just want to check real quick. I adjusted the stream rate. I just want to make sure we haven't really dropped any frames so you guys can see me okay. We've dropped 402 frames in 45 minutes, so 0.7%. That's not bad. It's not bad. I need better internet. I should be able to run at 60 FPS and not have an issue, not 20. Jose Loco, I'm not sure what you were trying to put through, but the filter did not like it. Would you recommend someone starting in the bottom? I'm not sure what you meant by bottom. Ryan Brown, honestly, I wouldn't have went for the airport locations, but I live 5 minutes away, and I just go every day after school. I don't think it would be worth it to pay someone to service it. Yeah, but see, now you can't let it go. Like, you need to work every single day. I mean, I know it's not a lot of time out of your day, but still. Oh, by the way, I did find someone selling a soda machine that was reasonably priced, and I'm going to check it out next week. Tattooed Bert, remember, when you go to check that machine out, it should be a 45-minute process all day long. You need to bring sodas with you, make sure it vends properly. Bring a couple 20-ounce bottles with you too, just in case it's configured for that. But definitely make sure that it vents properly. Make sure that everything is getting cold. Make sure that all the programming works. Have the person walk you through the programming. Do not bring a machine home without making sure that it cools and works, because then you can have a huge liability. DJ, what is up? You have a question. When you buy a product, like from Sam's, do you pay tax on the product? Are you supposed to? So, from what I understand, now it's weird in my state because in my state there's actually no sales tax anyway. But in general, places that have sales tax, if you resell a product, you're supposed to be able to purchase that product without sales tax if you have all the proper paperwork, but then you have to pay sales tax at the end of the year when you file your taxes. I strongly suggest that you get with your accountant and figure that out. Totally depends on every different state is different on that one. How can I find a good location if the big guys in town have them all? Put them right next to them. Go into every location that they have and be like, hey, are you happy with your vending service? Cool, would you like more? Put them right next to them. Tattooed Bert, going to check out and see how it looks and if anything is broken on it before I buy. Smart, dude, smart. Trucker Colt, is there a wolf camera? Is there a wolf camera where you're at? If so, go there. They can help you out. So I'm assuming Wolf Camera is a store. I've never been to one or heard of one for that matter. Big Steve, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Any plans to get into the arcade business in the future? In the future, yes. Right now, it's probably going to be a bit. If your machine does not make profit at all. What is your suggestion? If you can wait a few months for me to answer that question, I have a machine that is, I mean, machines will always turn a profit. It's just a matter of how long it takes to turn the profit. The only time it won't turn a profit is when you fill the machine up and the product goes bad before you make money on it. And that usually happens with snack machines more than anything else. So I really want to answer your question with experience. I have a location that we may have to pull because I just went on a 2-week collection. We collected $15 out of it after 2 weeks, and that's just totally unacceptable. Granted, the products they requested are some of the worst selling products that I've ever had, so I kind of understand why it wasn't selling very well. So we're gonna force products that are good sellers in there and see if it changes things. Oh, for sure, that's the plan. Yep. DJ, okay, thank you. Yep. And Jonathan, what's up, dude? Nice to have you on the stream. It's good to see you, bud. Flint Motorsports. How do you stop people from shaking your machine and getting free product? Okay, so the only machines that will give you free product if you shake them is a snack machine. And I actually advise people, if they put it, most of my people are pretty straightforward and good people, but I advise them if they pay for a product and it doesn't fall down, don't just give it a good nudge. It should fall right down. But I've never had anyone like hardcore shake a machine because of it before. James Young, you back? What's up, dude? Tattooed Flint. Electrify the sides. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if you electrified the sides of a snack machine? Oh my god. I'm just like playing through my head what would happen. That would be so bad. So many lawsuits. Oh man. Yeah, I've heard changing up product can help too. So I've seen people actually change products in horrible locations, and then that became a ridiculously good location because there was like 1 or 2 guys there that bought everything all the time. So it all, you just got to kind of go with the flow on it. Wow, I caught up with the comments. That doesn't happen very often. Let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 52 minutes. Our frame drop percentage is getting smaller. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be building the new PC, so I'm excited about that. My ISP called me back today, and I'm actually kind of frustrated because I was hoping to have new internet by the end of next week, but I guess it's going to be next week when I find out when I'm actually going to get it. So some of mine are bolted to the wall. Dang, you must live in a really high crime rate area, huh? Tattooed Bert. It would be a shocking experience. Oh my gosh, the puns. The puns coming from Tattooed Bert. You should start a pun channel. Oh man, DJ, or asking what their favorite snacks and drinks are. So I asked this location what their favorite drinks were, and they told me, and I was really, really shocked. I was like, wow, those are all the worst selling drinks that I have in my entire inventory. But okay, we'll throw them in there because they asked for them. And they are continuing to be the worst selling drinks I have in my entire inventory. So the only thing that sells there is Coke and Diet Coke, which happen to not be very bad sellers for me. Well, Diet Coke is a horrible seller for me, but anyways, we're gonna put Mountain Dew in there and see if that makes a change. I'm only gonna try it with one product. If I switch Mountain Dew out and all of a sudden I see I'm getting 15 sales a week, then I'm definitely gonna start looking into changing products out a lot more often. The problem with the airport was that they required me to have all new machines, but all 3 machines almost sell out each day, and I sell every can for $2.50. Holy cow! Oh, my margin. What do you think is the best spot to have? So that's nuts. That's an awesome location. If you want to do vending for your whole life, that's an awesome, awesome location. But in my opinion, I'd like to have a machine that makes $300 in a week span. That's like sells out of 1 column in a week span. That's the kind of that's the kind of location I like. I look for locations like that because I have other stuff I want to do, and I want to be running my vending business 1 day a week. I don't want to be running it every day. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. It's like 20 degrees outside. I just go out with a shirt just because I am. Wandering Marine veteran. Hey, filming video now. I just wanted to say hello. It's good to see you on the stream, man. I'm glad you made it. Tattooed Bird. You need a second screen. That way you can have OBS on. Yes, I totally agree with you. I'm gonna have a second screen here. We're gonna do this, and then we'll do that. We'll just play with this a little bit. We'll say, yeah, that looks good. Studio mode. Cool. I'm happy with that. There we go. Yeah, you're right. I need to have, actually, it would be really helpful if I had 3 screens, to be totally frank with you. But, yeah, I'm kind of the king of puns and dad jokes. That's awesome. Ah, they lied. I love the puns. Best place to get labels for a soda machine. You know what? I've been having such a hard time with labels. I get a lot of labels through my bottler, and if not, I just download pictures off the internet and work them up and print them off and laminate them. Call it good. I was going to Staples and doing that same thing, but it's a lot cheaper to just do it myself. Not really bad, just a few who try shaking it. Yeah, so the crime rate's not very bad over there. Your thoughts on the Crane 147? I have one Crane snack machine. I actually think it's a 147, and I have to say, it's never broken down on me. It's a beautiful looking machine. I've never had any issues with it. Yes, oh my margin. DDK 14 high. Dude, you weren't first. You're usually like the first one. You're like, click, as soon as you see that thing. I'm watching you and putting my new machine together at the same time. Yes, that's what I want to hear. That's awesome. You have a soda machine and only put Coca-Cola in it. Does that make you a Coke dealer? So I think my bottler is technically my Coke dealer, and I make that joke all the time. Do you actually have 5 sources of income yet, or still working towards it? So I have actively. We'll count them up real quick. So I got 1, my regular job. So I get rent, my regular job. My vending company doesn't quite pay me yet. YouTube does pay me, and I have affiliates that pay me. So I have 4 that are actively paying me right now. One of them, if I were to stop growing, which is my vending company, if I were to just stop growing, then at that point I would definitely have 5 of them. Trucker Colt, can't you get the labels off Amazon? Yes, you can. I'm not sure if I still have the links, but I had links in my description below for that. I just revamped all of my links and started putting stuff that's more relative in there. Oh, excuse me, guys, but I gotta get going. I gotta get ready for work. I know you just saw me yawn, but my workday starts like right now. Do you think it would be worth it to get snack machines? Not necessarily for the airport, but I have a Honda location. They were interested too if I could put a snack machine in. It's always a good thing to have. I don't like snack machines quite as much as I like soda machines because I've never had a soda machine have product go bad in it. And like once a month I have a snack machine with bad product. Excuse me. But James Young, you're going to be vending full time at the end of April. Holy cow, dude. See, I see a lot of people doing that. That's not my end goal. I don't want to be vending full time. I want to make it passive and move on. But guys, I do got to get going. I got to get ready for work. Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Guys, remember, love life, live your dreams, be Farnsworthy, and buy the merch. It's in the description below. Peace.